G'day f***ers. We're here for Tricky Bits. We're here with Nastia and she's going to tell us a little bit about her hand balancing. She's in Absinthe. She's one of the best hand balancers in the world. Oh, stop it. Toot your horn. Today we're going to go through a bunch of your tricks from sort of your hardest all the way down to your easiest trick. You show me yours, I'll show you mine.
Better dismount next time.
How long have you been hand balancing?
Started training since I was 3.
Oh, so a couple of years then.
Yeah, just last year I started.
Fantastic. What would you say your easiest trick would be?
The easiest one would be the one when I'm laying down on my back and I'm spinning on a cane. This kind of gives a little wow effect to the audience, but in reality it's a pre-warm-up for me to get my head upside down and get some blood flowing up.
You said there's a cane?
Yes, which is my apparatus.
And you said one of them spins?
Yes, and one of them spins.
You just lie back on it and you just go for a ride?
Yep, right on my tailbone.
Ow?
There's bruises sometimes.
It's a running trend with everyone we interview. They're like, yeah, I'm just covered in fark. And like, yeah, but
Don't feel parts of my body.
Pain.
The block on the cane is made out of wood. So if it lands like on a bone in your spine, it hurts. So finding actually the spot and landing, and then that's pretty much right spot, gives me perfect balance. So then I can lift my legs and just spin.
You're going to show me some tricky bits?
I'll show you the tricky bits.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go. We're starting with a back bend, the easiest one.
This is
like the pre-warm-up, getting the blood flow into the head.
Bam.
Ready?
Yeah. So
tailbone, so we have to make sure that the block is on the tailbone, and we just fall down.
Ta-da.
And we spin.
Pretty.
Splits.
Yeah, right. So you could just be there for... Oh.
And we come down.
Fantastic. Do you reckon I could do that one? Fair enough.
Are you planning this to be your last trick in the career?
Yeah, exactly. But just one and done. Your next trick, if we're going through your act, like if you were going to pick sort of one that's going to shock the audience, but still for you is like...
Croco spin.
Like crocodile?
Yes. But my crocodile, the sequence that I do is also on a spinning cane, which is the difficult bit, but the audience kind of see all around what's happening. I do 3 positions. So I do one split that's vertical.
Yep.
And then I switch to horizontal.
Yep.
And then I stop and I do regular croco with kind of almost my legs touching my head.
Sure.
The difficult bit is not the position of the legs.
Yeah.
It's also placing the elbow in the right spot, or else all of my organs are gonna say goodbye to me.
Again, Circus Town.
Yes.
Yeah, I take it you're reasonably flexible for that position.
Yeah, flexible and strong at the same time.
And the audience love a split.
Yep. Give them a split. This is the croco spin in a split.
Croco spin, all right. In a while, crocodile.
In a while, crocodile. All right, so we put elbow somewhere where it doesn't hurt, ideally.
Into your organs.
Yep. And then we spin, and then we grab this leg. And then we switch into a different.
Okay. That's fancy.
And then we try to flirt with audience.
Yeah. Get your eye contact going.
Yep.
Yep. Can you show us, because that was magic to me, how do you make that spin? Because you started from nothing, you didn't kick off. Is it a secret? Is it a secret trade?
Not really, because the cane spins on its own.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, my goal is kind of not to be in the way, to kind of go with the flow.
Sure.
One thing I do is I do a little push.
Gotcha.
When I'm still standing, and then here I grab the cane just to make sure I have the center. And then once I grab my leg, it's easy to spin.
And so you've got your up split, your down split, your flirt.
Yes.
It's all about the face.
Yes.
Don't tell people it hurts.
Nope.
Fantastic.
Don't tell people I'm pushing into all my organs.
Do you always only do your right side?
For this trick, yes. I have specific tricks for right side, and specific tricks for my left side. Right and left, right and left.
And then if we're going to move up to your hardest trick that you do in the show, the one that you've trained for the most.
will be the one that I do at the very end. It will be a one-arm trick. So it's a sequence of flags. I'm standing in a split and then I bend on the side. So this kind of position kind of resembles to a flag.
When do you breathe?
Backstage.
Yeah. After the act.
Just after the act. Oxygen. So when I go into this trick, especially when I bend sideways, I breathe everything out, and then it's just little doses of air that I get. It's just like...
Because it's full compression.
Yes.
A little bit contortion, a little bit...
Ish, but I'm not flexible, like backwise not.
Yeah.
Like people think, oh, she's flexible, I'm actually not.
I gotta watch my back, I gotta watch my back, hey.
It's my final trick that I do, so pretty much after that, when I breathe out, I'm like, oh, we did it.
Fantastic.
Another successful show.
Yep.
So I am using this spinning cane to kind of help me get on one arm. Here's the breathing out.
And there's the flag.
There's flag number 1.
I was so not expecting you to be able to talk to us right now.
There's flag number 2.
Holy crap.
Then we kind of play around. And we watch your head. Dismount.
Is there a trick that's really hard for you that doesn't necessarily look like it? What trick is that?
I've said it before, in a hand balancing act, balancing on one leg is the hardest.
Go hard, go hard, go hard.
So you're telling me you can stand on one hand, but standing on one foot is...
Hard.
Yeah?
It's hard.
Would you call yourself clumsy?
Yes.
Yep.
Very clumsy. Yeah. Sometimes I really feel that I'm more coordinated on my hands than on my legs.
So do you have to be like... do you have to be hyper-focused just to stand on
Ever
one leg?
since I wake up.
Yeah. And then you get on stage and
right,
you're like,
left, right, left.
if you were going to have a fatality, a move that like either knocks the audience out or knocks you out,
that trick is called I call it the trip to space.
and what does that mean?
So, we talked about the compression of all the organs.
Sure.
It gets more intense. There's the trick where I bend and I'm on one arm. I start by taking my leg with one arm, bending sideways on one arm, and bending both of the legs so that they touch my forehead while balancing on one arm and my legs kind of being on the side. Pretty easy, right? We do it as a morning stretch.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Show me how to do that one.
Yeah, easy.
Trip to space.
Well, ready for this? Get your popcorn.
That is wild.
There's Mars. There are planets. We're coming back on Earth.
Wow. So you're holding your breath pretty much the whole time.
Kind
there
of,
as well.
yeah. Or in this one, more like releasing a little bit by little bit, so I don't get too dizzy.
Most people couldn't do that position on the floor, let alone on one arm. So I think you're fine if you have a little trip to outer space afterwards. Does it hurt?
I mean, it was hurting at the beginning, but kind of I think like when your body understands where you need to go, it doesn't really. It can hurt tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, what did I do? Oh, right. Bend the way I was not supposed to be. Yes, it can hurt later.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Remember to like and subscribe.
Ring the bell.
I'm Lou Biggs, and these have been our bits.
You can do better.
I'm Louis Biggs, and those have been our bits.
That's what I'm talking about.